Hey, kids, hang on a second. Hey, what's up, America? All right, give me a second here. I'm set up. I'm running the feed. If you know Linda Richardson, I'm running the feed through hers. I'm running the feed through here. I'm running the feed through YouTube. I would have done more, but I'm not up to it tonight. All right, I'll give you all a second to come in. Have a good time. I'll tell you my name. My name is Paulie D, not the guy from the Jersey Shore. Give me that. I like that. Actually, I like to hang out and have a cup of coffee with the guy. That'd be great. If you don't all know me on Linda's side, okay, as a guy who got sick, was a renowned case maker for the Stars. All right, I've worked with, I don't know who I haven't worked with, Stones, Bowie, whatever. All right. What I brought you here tonight is for one thing. All right. Over the months, over a full year, I've been sick, very sick. I just realized today I wrote a letter to everybody on Facebook that I had had cancer. Okay, they removed it. Tell you the truth, it was one of the hardest things to break the news to people on Facebook that I was sick. All right, especially with cancer, the big C word, not good. All right. So over the months I got sick, and they removed the cancer. That was gone, and it came to something where it was from the contrast from the dyes that got me very sick. All right. And how are you doing over here at Facebook land? All right. Now, with me getting sick, all right, I'm very surprised at people. All right. Now, I've always heard the thing telephone. All right. People play telephone and they'll tell one person something, and it's not the truth. It's far from the truth. Okay, I put up fundraisers, and the fundraisers have never made it to the goal. Okay, so that's one thing. So, every bit, I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Michael Islam, man. I appreciate the support and all the donations that's been over the year. But with it comes a couple nasty people, the hateful people. Now, the hateful people, and this will all come to one story, okay? The hateful people are the ones that love to run their friggin' mouth. They love to talk bullshit. See, I'm a guy, I'm going to keep my language down pretty much tonight, all right? Usually, I like the 7 words you can't say on television. But with it, a couple people knocked down my fundraisers, okay? And with knocking down my fundraisers came a man named Steve Torres. Now, Steve Torres, everybody asks, why does he have a big thing on me? Well, the thing is, I mentioned I was getting a test for Parkinson's. Son, his father had Parkinson's, so he targeted me. This has been going on for 5-6 months, okay? Don't bother me in the least. And we'll get into that, kids, in a minute. And I forgot to tell you, if you're on Linda's side, I do like twirling my drumstick. All right. What Steve has done to me is so it is a cult over there because he swayed people's way of saying, I never had my kidney out for kidney cancer and this and that. All right. I never was getting checked for Parkinson's. It was a fake fraud running for 3-year scam, GoFundMe scams. That's all bullshit. All right. My kids put up the first fundraiser and on Christmas for me last year. I've worked all my life. I've been a case maker and a case designer. Okay, I own my own company. It was the ultimate case, Cases Unlimited. And with that, I accumulated 98 credits on albums, 15 platinums. All right, for my wall. Sorry, I ain't got them up. I am just not feeling that great. Thanks a lot. I just forgot what. Sorry about it. I'll call you Ling Griffin. Now with that, see, I like putting things in action. All right. I can't do nothing. The dyes have crippled me. Basically, I don't really. I don't know when I really went too far out, except to hop in a car to go to my doctor's appointments. So what I put into action is not just cyberbullying. All right. It's not a place of cyberbullying. It's called, there's things for child bullying, cyberbullying for kids, teens, whatever. But I found making all the calls this week, there is nothing out there for adults. And we're all in our 40s and 50s, and God forbid, man, you know what? There's some evil people out there. Hurtful. So what I did, I called my family because the family's real. I talked to 6,000. I know this sounds crazy. 6,025 as of yesterday, voice to voice, phone to phone. I know my family at Metal Forever, which I created also. I know my family by their profile pictures. I know their lives. I know their history. I know them like they were my cousin, my brother, my sister, my aunt. And with that, I put into full force a thing for adult cyberbullying. It's no joke. I've had over 8,000 plus horrifying comments on me. Slanders, things people brought into it. If you would have went on my side and went against Steve Torres, he brought you into the mix. Okay, you became the crackhead, drug dealer, whatever. Far from it, never smoked crack. And we'll get to that next. So with Linda Richardson, Raquel Rachel Riggs, and people that are on board and are probably going to be on board, I'm going to develop the biggest team on Facebook history for adult cyberbullying. Now, if you don't know me too good, if I'm running 3 feet, sorry, I would have run 100. I'm probably the best on Facebook you ever met. And I'm not kidding. I'm quick, I'm fast, I'm accurate. Usually I'm looking at usually about 150 screens of Facebook lit up at once. Doing a live feed's a little different. I got to set it up. But I figure if you have a family that's real, and I consider my family real, the SSI people, they're dangerous, man. They'll wrap a wheelchair around your leg, around your head. So there's ways to conquer cyberbullying, and people like Steve Torres and take him down. Now, Steve Torres, he has called me the cult, narcissist. A man should look in the mirror. Like Michael Jackson says, a man in the mirror. But the difference with me, I always said when I came to Facebook, and I know Ray St. Martin's in here right now on my side of the screen, I said I was going to make a change for once in my life. I'm going to feel real good. I'm going to make Facebook right. Now imagine that, taking on Facebook. I've taken on 8,000 hits with my family. They got some big mouths. Right? It's not nice to be pushed around. It's not nice to be cyberbullied. All right. Now, Steve has written so much stuff about me, even about my writing. It's like a 5th grader. Who gives a shit about my writing? That's just judging a person. Mr. Torres can't beat my mind. Got a good one on it, and we'll get to that. So I'm going to take it on. There's a site for cyberbullying. You can join up. There's also a petition. It's very important. Don't just sit around and not sign it. I want Mr. Steve Torres in jail. And the fines that get brought to the people that did this horrendous stuff to me, had people turn on me from my own hometown, Bloomfield. It's called, well, like Twist's sister would say, we're not going to take it. Me and my family aren't going to take it. And you can hop aboard the bandwagon. Linda Richardson, she's very good at speaking. She's handling all my, since I am sick, I'm really not feeling good. She's handling all my writing and stuff now, as much as Rachel Riggs. Maria Rusto hopped in. There's a bunch of people. You want to make change? You got to put up to the plate. I ran my mouth. I'm not worried about nothing. See, in life, when you're not afraid of dying, if you're not afraid of someone knocking at your door or ringing your phone, I've given my phone number out to 4,989 people. But please don't text me, man. It's a cell phone. It's a flip phone. Go to Messenger on Facebook. Listen, I believe in the world as being as one. And what I mean by being as one, not ridiculing anyone for being disabled or something they couldn't do. I wouldn't care if you were uncoordinated playing softball, baseball, or whatever. I'm not like that because I was like that. Okay. See, what people don't understand about me sometimes is I got bullied all my life from the first day I went to school. You know what? You hear about horrifying stories out there. Well, try running home every day just to get home in one piece because you didn't do nothing. You were a skinny kid. I learned to hop fences real quick. Story I'm about ready to tell you is true. See, sometimes, and I never mention names, back in the 70s, it was a little different for us kids, right? Wouldn't tell your mom about things would happen. Got bullied. I got bullied through 1 through 6th grade, through high school. I was down in showers one day, didn't take a shower. Someone put 5 locks in a sock and beat my fucking back. Climbed to the top of the ropes. How high is that? Shook the rope, man. 3 guys shook the rope, tried to drop me and make me hit the ground. High school, teacher told a student to, right in the middle of class, punch me right in the stomach. Till it got to the point where I got to 11th grade and 11th or 12th. I actually dropped out last, this sounds crazy, the last month before I was supposed to graduate. Now with that, I had to take half days courses, you know, so I never had a good day in school, man. You know what I mean? You figured I can't go back to say I enjoyed school. I'll tell you, rock and roll saved my life. Music did. Kept me alive. I played my guitar, and you know, I prayed to God a lot when I got home, man. Pray I get to school and back in one piece. So God's been on my side. I'm very much a believer in God. So I'm taking the initiative to open up adult cyberbullying. I made calls today, and for the last week, no one covers adult. Hey, what's up, Jess? No one covers adult cyberbullying, which I think is bullshit. Well, we were once kids, now we grew up, and no one's going to help us. All right? No one's going to help us at all. That's crazy. Now, there's a lot of laws with cyberbullying, okay, that you guys don't know about. I do. It took me for the last 2 months to figure it out, and now I conquered it. It will go to Washington, D.C., and I am going to put Steve Torres in jail. Okay? It's not a good thing when people come down on you on Facebook. You know, Facebook can be a great place of joking, but you know what? Some people take Facebook overboard. Now, in the last year, I've run my mouth like you won't believe, man. I got a mouth on me like you won't. I mean, my mother's got to hear it. Now, I'm a guy who takes on battles. See, you want to win wars, you want to fight the battle, I'll win the war with you. I'm the best person on Facebook to be on your side. People that go against me are very stupid. They will not win. People can laugh about it. It's true. It's true. If you want to call a girl a fat fuck or something, I'll tag 200 people to that post and come down on you like a motherfucker. That ain't cyberbullying. That's just getting you the fuck off Facebook, where you shouldn't belong for making fun of a person, the way they look, the way they act, or some disability. That's why this petition I got up is very important you sign. All right. It's just a start. Now, if you don't sign it, I was very amazed, man, when I went in there today. Only 60 signatures. 60 friggin' signatures. I guess there's only 60 people that think it's worthwhile to join a fight of something I'll take on, whether it's with my family or with myself. And the 60 signatures are for me. I didn't mean to get sick, and I got a lot of problems going on. Right? That's one. So what I want you to do is join the fight. Sign the petition. It's on my timeline. Go for it. That petition should be over 1,000 by now. Because God forbid when it happens to you, what are you going to do? Come crying to me and I look at the petition signatures and say, you'll be like, Paul, could you help me? I'll be glad to help you in a heartbeat. Just as much if you donated or helped. I think it's very sad in America. The problem with America is they forgot about a personal service. Right? I mean, you can't get in touch with Facebook, GoFundMe, whatever. Now imagine if people can get away with cyberbullying, all this shit. Imagine all the shit they get away with, right? What, that they can threaten your lives and you just go down and they tell you to file some police report. By the time that, you'll be dead. My plan is to stop that. I'm going to take it to Washington. And this isn't about Democrat, Republican. This is about that Trump's wife is into this. Okay, very much. So I'll take it to the people that'll stand up for 100%. And it was seriously. I tweeted the president a couple times and his wife. They'll get back to me. I'm going to take. I'm very disappointed that the musicians haven't come yet too. Now I'm asking the rock and the metal world. I gave my life for the cases that I made for the bands over the years. I think you guys should step up to the plate. And since I got your shit out on time, yeah, it was part of my job. I was the owner of the company. I did a lot more. I think it's time the musicians should get up and sign that and step up to the plate. I haven't seen much of that. I'm very surprised out of all the musicians I've worked with, and I understand they're busy, didn't put their all into a lot of stuff they could have done. I do like to thank Mr. Sammy Marandino, the drummer for Cyndi Lauper, Mr. Eddie Martinez, Jeff Boba, Danny Nova, etc. There was a couple that came to the plate. You know, also with the cyberbullying, Pat Steve Torres was the cyberbullying of a fundraiser. All right. Now, with the thing of a fundraiser, I have never read horrifying things in my life in a fundraiser. Hey, if you want to take it the fuck down, me and my family will put it up. There is not multiple fundraisers. Everything that came in, if they gave to a fundraiser, if one went down, I would deduct the money. Fundraisers aren't fraud. So let's get that out of your head. The only thing I see, the people that are bitching in there are the people that didn't donate. And I understand if you don't have it, but there's other ways you can help. I've asked people to share this, that, the other, share the fundraiser. Someone will pick it up. Get involved. And understand everybody has a life, man. You got kids, you got your family, you got this, you got your job. I'm going to get to that in a minute. It only takes a couple seconds, even if you shared it to 3, 4 people a day, the fundraiser. It could have been down. I'm telling you, it would have been over with by now. You know, I never beg for money. I'm not going to. I mean, today, shit, the internet almost got shut off. Whatever. Got 5 days to get that up. I don't beg for money and shit. I say, hey, man, if you got a great heart, you'll bring it to the table. Say, I'm a firm believer in God, and I pray every day, man. And that guy, God answers my prayers. I can believe. I'm not a materialistic person. I don't look at materialistic items. All the albums and all the collectibles and all the backstage passes, it ain't worth where you get sick and you can't get your life back. Now, the way it is, I can seriously hardly walk. You know what? I wish I could go to work. A person that goes to work every day. I love work. I used to do, and I still do on a computer. If you don't see it, you're blind. I was a guy that loved to do 23 hours of work a day. That's 3 days. I built metal forever like that. When I had my case company, I built it the same. I did 30 something years in 13. That's crazy. Oh, thanks a lot. Some people read. It's a real deal. You know what? Someone read all my paperwork I put up. Some people don't read on Facebook, you know? And a lot of people will just blow this over. Like, hey, man, it's a life you would pull. I'll get off. Well, you know what? This time, I wasn't feeling too good last night. And I was going to do this last night, but I didn't. You know? I'm going to also take the action is put up a list of people that have blocked off my page, my block list. You can go through it if you want. It's not that bad taking a little time getting rid of scumbags off your list. You know, I always said about Facebook one thing. It's not about the quantity, it's about the quality of people. Now you gotta love the quality of people, man. People that got great hearts. And you look at the haters. Why were they haters? Because MySpace and maybe Facebook turned them into haters. So I ask you if you want to donate. The fastest way is PayPal. You got the GoFundMe's sites. Rachel got one up. Kimberly Ross. Okay, Linda. Or Linda's actually getting another one together and pulling together people. If you want to donate food, that's great. You know. When you get the someone just said in here, be informed about getting the MRIs. Well, with the MRIs or a CAT scan or with anything, it's the dyes they inject into you. I don't want no one to get scared. I had a bad kidney. I had a 2.5 renal mass of cancer. 2.5 inch. I would say about 2.5 inches is like that big. Now that's enough for me to say rip out. So with the bad kidney, December 22nd last year, they injected it me, and there's videos I have. I document the whole thing on Facebook. It looked like I had MS. I got checked for that, cleared me. Parkinson's, they're checking me for it. But the problem with me going on this last part of this Parkinson's test is them sticking dye in me again. It's a man-made thing, the dye. I've already went to the Kidney Foundation, asked them about it, no answers. The people injected me, no answers. All right. The manufactured, no answers. And I put in a report with the FDA, and you don't even have to say lawsuit. All that, whatever money on a lawsuit, I will pull a lawsuit, whatever, but the money can't get back my health. I said, I'm not into money, man. Yeah, you know what? How much do you really need to live? $1 million? You don't need that much. Trust me. You want to buy my clothes, it's like a man in black, black jeans, black shirt. That's it. Now, the second subject is this. I created the place, and this is on. Let me switch over. See, I'll switch. I switch screens real fast, and I see Chrissy's in here, Terry's on here, Elizabeth, Barbie. On Linda's side over here, so I can only switch. I could switch the screens to each side. Hank, how you doing? Elisa, how you doing? Okay, so let me get back to where I was. Now, over when I started the fundraisers, I thought of something, man. I said, I was doing it for years, but I got a little smarter with it. I see the world different than most normal people. All right. And that's the truth. I swear to God. When a fundraiser was coming in, and I got after last year, on March 7th, 2018, it took me a month to at least get up to the chair and get myself back together, so I at least sit and start talking. And I created the greatest place in the world. And the second place is cyberbullying site. It's the road to recovery. The road to recovery is real. You know, I've had a couple of people go in there and said, I can't, this guy's not a doctor. Listen, man, I don't prescribe you pills. I don't tell you not, I could tell you how to detox. I am the man of detox. All right. I was on Xanax for 33 years until it didn't work. You try that. 33 years of Xanax, you had to reply. One day on July 19th, 2017, I hit the ground and I never took a pill again. Can't take aspirin these days, man. So as I was getting the donations, I handed one thing back, which no one has ever done. You see a donation, you see donation pages go up, and I understand why people came down. I mean, there's a lot of fraud pages. It's pretty disappointing. But I gave back one thing. It's the road to recovery. Now you think of recovery, because I don't do drugs. I don't need the road to recovery. Let me tell you something. If you've never been to the road recovery in your life, go over there and read the testimonials of people. They call me a gift from God, a touch by an angel. I tell you how to get your life back. I've gotten people back where they're off of Xanax, anxiety, depression. They're happy again, and they got smiles on their faces. I've stopped 7 suicides in 3 months on Facebook. Now you would think I wouldn't have a problem with the fundraiser after that, after I gave back people's lives. You get that right, crystal meth? Huh? Crystal meth comes third in the detox order. Right. I definitely got to talk to you, definitely. With giving back your life, man, you can't even have enough money on the black card to do that for an Amex. I do it for free. I actually work for donations. I don't think it's bad. That's like bad to say, because you know what the problem is? People put up fundraiser pages and they just put them up and think they're going to run. They don't run. I've had my family here. Kimberly Russ, I see her in here. And a family came together as a team I started Care and Share. I've started a lot of things on Facebook. I even started a tagging game, man. You ever hear that? It's crazy what you can do with your mind. I know Donna Clean's on this side of the fence saying I can. I'm reading on my end of the feed over here on my main page that I'm just reading something. Excuse me, 1 minute. Yeah, I definitely, bro. I'm gonna call you after. I'm gonna call you after I'm done with this feed, man. I gotta tell you a story. Crazy as shit. See, I figure I get back the equalities of life. You know what? No one knows what the equalities of life are. You really don't. We got so caught up. Usually, and I'll explain about the road to recovery. Usually, when you're, and I'm not saying this applies to everyone. There's some serious people, girls I've talked to on a one-on-one. I'm more like a doctor, and their stories stay with me, and I'll take it to the grave as much as a phone number. I don't give phone numbers out. But they had to do nasty. Their stepfathers made them do nasty shit at the age of 2 and 5. Imagine that shit. Them girls came around pretty good after talking, came to the road recovery. It's a shame. By the time you're 18, you had a great time in school, man. See, I didn't, so I got a little bit longer of a story. So I applied it to the road to recovery. So with the road to recovery, about 18, you hit responsibility. You all had to get jobs, this, that, the other thing, marriage, kids, bad relationships, divorce. It's totally spiraled your world. Half the people I know, you think you're happy, they have a hard time cracking a smile, man. Fake smiles. I teach you at road recovery how to recover from doom and gloom. All right. How to recover from homebound where you can't even leave the house. Hey Vincent, what's up? You know what? That's a great thing when you could have your life back where you could live it simple. You know, my world, you know, we grew up in our age in the collectibles world. And yeah, we collected a lot of shit in our houses. I don't live that life no more. I live a life on telling the truth, man, being honest. If you're with, and this is part of road recovery, if you're with your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, husband, wife, man, you got to be honest. If you don't trust them, why the fuck did you ever get married to them? As far as I'm concerned, when you get married, someone in a church, under God, yes, in the church. But as far as it's concerned, the guy that's married, you had to get that license from man. All right. I look at, you went to school, you have math, English, history, but they forgot one thing. They forgot the thing logic. Logic is a big thing in life to me. All right. Man created your name, man created the Easter Bunny and fucking Santa Claus and all that happy horse shit. All right. He even bumped off the 25th of December for to Christ for the pagan holiday. Man made. As much as someone saying to you, if I went to, well, we'll take Maria Rusto right now. If I said, Maria, how you been? She said, hey, I got married. Paul, really? Pull out your marriage license out of your wallet. Man taught you to keep it in the drawer. The whole thing's man-made. The world. I'm gonna call you, bro. Right. I'm gonna call you right after I'm done with this. Trust me, man. I'm definitely gonna talk to you. I'm gonna tell you. See, with the road recovery, how it helped me, and I'm gonna tell you, and this applies what Garcia wrote right now. It's about losing someone, losing a person. Losing a person, everybody grieves different, but you could all grieve the same. Can't bring the person back. You got to live on a great memory. All right. Happy times. I lost my father. My father got murdered in 2013, and I live on that great time. You know, you can't bring a person back, but You can't ruin your lives by losing a person or walking on eggshells. I used to say to people, was there, I tell people, was there social media when you were 14 or 12? Right? Everybody says no. Yes, there was. It was your parents looking at the television. They gravitated to the phone to talk to Aunt Sally, whatever, plane crash in California. It was a different type of social media. Technology, a personal service, it's all out the door. I think they should have left it the fuck alone. But everybody's got to speed it up. Half the places I call, you know what? I'll tell you something. Some girl wrote something really rotten, man. I'm going to put it back up on Road to Recovery, man. She thought she knew it all. Like, you got to be a doctor to what? Tell you about logic? No, you don't. You don't need a license. You don't need jack shit. Because I'll tell you right now, and I ain't fucking with any of you. I'm going on. I'm going to go up against Dr. Phil. All right. People get shit from books. I will go against them. One-on-one. No one's going to beat me out with logic, and they think they can. I'll give you my number, man. It ain't 8675309 Jenny. Pretty funny. I teach people to live a life. You don't have to walk on eggshells. You don't have to be the what if people. Like, what if I don't get the bills paid? What if I don't do this? What got done all the time, so it's going to get done. At the Road Recovery, I make it that no one can shake you, make you, or break you at the end. And the people that didn't have a voice before because they were Minnie Mouse, they turn into Mighty Mouth. All right. And you can stand up for yourself instead of letting someone kick you down, or someone degrading you, or something you've been trying to say and get out for about the last 10 years. I don't care if it was to a parent, sister, whatever, because God forbid you're so afraid of them. After 54 years, I love my sister. I had it out with my sister after 54 years. You got to have that drive in you. And even though I can't walk that great, I'll get up and I'll crawl to the sand to drink the water and to get to it. Trust me. It's a real deal, Road Recovery. It's no joke. Donna Clayton's in here, put up the hearts. Maria Rusto, it's a drive for her. Maria Rusto has donated every month to me because of Road to Recovery. She's been to other group pages. She knows it's a real deal. I don't think I'm all that in a bag of chips and shit, but I think I got something going here. Now, I wanted to another you got Road Recovery or the Road to Recovery. The Road to Recovery is mine. I've been doing this for a long time. I've talked to myself for years. I actually talked to my mother, thought I was going crazy. She goes, "Who are you talking to on the phone?" I said, "Mom, I'm talking to myself." She goes, "You nuts?" No. I always ask myself the questions, and that's where you should be, asking yourself the question. All right. Now, you could change your whole life, man, because usually your marriage, God forbid, your marriage was freaking great. I might as well tell you this one. Your marriage was great, man, at the beginning, man. You went out, man. You had a great time on a Friday night with your old man or old lady, and 5 years down the line, you're basically saying goodnight, and you're facing one way, you're facing the other, and you're waiting to have a good time again. People don't keep that love alive, like from when they first met, and they forget about it. And you know what? When it comes down to divorce, both did it to yourselves. You got too comfortable with each other. Love, I've always said, love is, you'll never see me on Facebook and never say love to any girl, man. I got one girl and she's in the next room, and that's who I love. My girl Lisa. I always say hugs. Hugs. I don't know. Someone can get jealous of me and like that and want to kick my ass too. Yeah, the road recovery is, bro. I'll call you. I'll call you right after here. I'll explain the whole thing to you about the road to recovery. I can bring it all back, and I mean, I have someone here says, where is the road to recovery for my son? And so he can sit and listen to it. I created it's a free course. All right. One day I will charge for it, get donations, and bring my family to run it. If you all listen to everybody in the world needs a little bit of road recovery because you know what? I got to ask you a question, man. Now I had cancer, HAD. Why the that was gone in last March, man. Why the top 5,000 people still think I have it? Because they don't read, man. Thumbs up, prayers, this, that. You know what? You program your mind. All right. I'll show you a little trick. All right. Hands are a little shaky tonight, so excuse me. Now, okay. Now, with your mind, okay. And I explained this in the road recovery, and people know it. If I show you a Rubik's Cube and I mix that thing up fast, you're going to say that you can't do it. All right. You failed right there. You said you couldn't do it. As much as playing guitar like Eddie Van Halen, you said, oh, I can't play like Eddie. Shit. You failed. I don't usually show this. Give me a second here. I got to sort of, because the camera's up higher. All right. I'm going to show you, and you could say it's a fake. This is no trick I'm going to show you. Okay. I'm going to show you the real deal. Now, let me have a cup of coffee, sip of coffee, if you don't mind. About a couple of months ago, I sat there and I had I was looking at a stick. It was given to me. Actually, it's pretty cool, man. It was given me on the last tour of Marky Ramone. Marky gave me the sticks. He said, "Paul, thanks for doing the cases." All right. So what I did, I looked at the way my hands were. Right. You got to remember, I was a right-handed guy, and with it, I took the stick with my mind. I started spinning the stick. All right. It took me 3 minutes to learn how to, but you know what? That was an amazing thing. The amazing thing was the other hand, or flipping it backwards. The things you can do with your mind is unbelievable. You can remove headaches with your minds instead of man taught you to gravitate to an aspirin or a pill. I read stuff about detox and stuff. It's all habit. You can control detoxing yourself from drugs with your mind. All right. Alcohol and all that. Let me see something here. Oh, God. Okay. If you take your left, okay. You get finger movements. You got your middle fingers. You got this. You got this. What if I speed it up for you? I'll do the same friggin' movements with my hands. There you go. Right and left side of your brain. Try that one. I'm going to call you Garcia, trust me. If I can control my fingers, it's the same thing. Almost like the class was there. Imagine what you can do with your life. Now, if the road recovery isn't real, I'll have any doctor come up with me right now because my doctor says that's a phenomenon. All right. So you take a chance and you come to road recovery. Change your life. The drugs, the alcohol, that just clouds over your brain. You know what? Everybody's an equal. They're as smart as each other. They don't just apply it. I used to sit there. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. There you go, Master Bill. How you been, buddy? You know, see, there's certain things, man, and you don't think like helping people isn't worth a donation. Well, most of the donations came from Road to Recovery for when I'm going through it. What my doctor just said, I'm going in to check my kidneys out tomorrow. My doctor said where they operated, I get a huge hernia right over where they operated. I don't sit, and one thing I'll never say is, why, God, why did you do this to me? Okay. I think God gave me the greatest gift in the world. And I've been doing it all my life, helping people. But I swear to God, I'll never let people step on me. And I'm very upset how Bloomfield people, my own town, went against me, some people. And if you're going to throw your name out there or type something about me, don't bitch about it when you get thrown back on YouTube and you hear your name mentioned. I throw you into the flames, into the fire, because I'm not afraid of it. You coming back at me? What are you gonna do? Call my house? Come to my door? Shit! Smack you in the head like Benny Hill. So the main thing is sign a petition. Sign a petition and join the fight with that. And let's get rid of Mr. Steve Tars. And let's, you know what? The people that said the horrifying stuff, let them be fined with money. All right. Let them get fined 100%. They deserve it. Steve Tars should be in jail, and he will. Because let me tell you, when it came down to Napster, I'm the one who called this shot on Napster. I beat an IRS battle for an $89,000 bad partnership back in the 90s. The things I said in the investigation wasn't too cool. But I beat it by the Supreme Court. Steve Torres is a little battle. And I swear to God, I want you guys to just, Linda Richardson and Rachel and Kimberly and Donna, you know what? You're all great people. And you got to have a great heart. If you don't want to be on my page, you don't want to listen to me, you don't have to be there. I'm just a very unique person. And a friend of mine actually just came in here, Michael Bogart. Hey, Mike, what's up? I go back with Mike. Jesus Christ. I go back with Michael Bogart. Oh, my God, fifth grade. I mean, five. Jesus. But you can learn a lot, man. Just don't turn down knowledge, and just don't turn down knowledge, and just don't throw stuff you have by listening to me away. It's the greatest gift. I've been up against psychiatrists. I've been up against people at recovery places. I've got people off of methamphetamines, the needle, this, that. Some I got off them in 8 weeks. And the only thing they could say is thanks, Paul. And they donate as much as they can. So go there. It'll help your marriages. You can enjoy life with your kids, man. Some people don't take time enough where they enjoy it with their kids. And that's sad. I know Doris, man. She just walked in here on my side of the camera, and she's like, I know Doris would say, Paul, thanks for everything. I don't know how to ever thank you for last year, because I gave her the greatest gift. Another story. Go in there and read her testimony. Hey, Doris, how you doing? Feeling a little better? Write me that. I'm still waiting for that message from you. So I want you guys to think about it. Sign the paper and get one person, and one person goes down. I swear to God, you're on my side. You're on my page. You'll never get cyberbullied with my family, because I'll jump on them like flies on shit. And I will get this into road recovery, and everything will go into one thing, Metal Forever. It's one thing. I own 400 groups on Facebook, and the 400 groups are for you to go there, man. I'll make you a one, man, so you can go have fun with some nice people. Actually, and I swear to God, the girls get along with the girls on here. So join the fight with me, man. Take a little bit of your time and join in. Share a few posts. Don't get me wrong. I understand. See, I understand you can't oversell it. If you oversell it, it's just like my fundraiser. Why people think, you really want to know why people think I still have cancer? Because they seen the first post go up, they seen cancer. They never read the bottom again. Because I've asked people, why am I sick? And they said, cancer, Paul. I go, no, it's not. Now I'm hoping everything comes out good. There's a lot of problems that I'm dealing with right now. So like I said, if you want to give, donate through the PayPal. It's on my site. If not, but do me a favor, before you ever judge and say, over at Steve Torres says, I've been running this illness. You get cancer, you get it cut out of your back. You do not. They cut it out of the front. They take kidney cancer out of the front. It was done in 1 hour with robotics. Now I'm pretty amazed. I had to ask my doctor, man, you mean you took my kidney and reattach that thing in 1 hour? It's like, yeah, now I can take a half a piss. Dig that shit. You know, I'm gonna get going, but think about what I said tonight. Go to the road recovery and utilize your mind. You never know where it might take you. Imagine that, man. God forbid, man. I like screwing around with this. Like, see what as fast as I can. Like liquid crack. I'm going to talk to Garcia after this. And you know what? Join in as a family with me. And if I don't talk to you, I'm going to be on the 24th and the 25th of the holiday coming up. And I do what I do. I got my girl here, but she knows one thing. I spend it with Ask the Lonely. The Lonely is my family, the SSI people. I'll be glad to spend it with you. You all have a great night. And thank you for joining me. And try the road recovery. It's a course. Remember, you're not just going to, if you put on a Stairway to Heaven, if you listen to it once, I give you an hour of stuff. You got to listen to that 4 times a week. You get it in your head. And I guarantee, you know, I guarantee it's going to make you feel better. I'm going to get going. And I got a little talk with Garcia here because I'm telling you, he's got one hell of a story and one hell of a book. Man. Okay. Hey. Want to tell you guys have a great night. And if I don't see you, stop by on December 24th and stop by and say hi on Christmas. All right. And I know Doris, and then we'll be there. I love you guys. I really do. I'm not a hurtful guy. Everything, the fundraisers are real, and don't let Steve Torres or anyone sway you. Do what comes from your heart. Okay. And thank you for all the help. And thank you for spending your time. You know, 1 hour's time, 1 hour of listening to me could be a lifetime of happiness for you and your family. Okay. I'll talk to you later, and you have a great night. And thank you coming on. And even on Linda's feed, I'm going over right there and see who's over there. I'll get off here. And thanks again. I appreciate everything you do. I'll fill you in tomorrow what happens at the kidney doctor. All right. You take care. All right. I come over here. I got Linda. I got Hank. Hey, Jenna, I hope you enjoyed yourself over here. And I can only do the feeds. You can join my page, and I'll give you the road to recovery. I'll give you the links. Linda will give you the links, and join the fight. Join the fight for the road recovery and cyberbullying, man. You know what? Mental illness is no joke, and the reason why I started because my cousin's been in a home since she was before, and I got a great heart for people. I'm telling you, I can make you happy. I've gotten people off anxiety, depression, all that. And I was glad I could do the feed through my page, this, and YouTube all at once. Okay. So you guys have a great night. And it's really great to meet you. If you ever want to talk to me, like I said, I've talked to 6,023 people on Facebook, one-to-one. I'd be glad to talk to you. All right. Thank you. And review the video. And I'll talk to you guys later. And you have a great holiday if I don't. All right. And thank you, Linda, for letting me use the live feed on your page. Talk to you later. Hey, what's up, kids on YouTube? I didn't forget about you. You know what? I love you guys, and thanks for stopping by. I'll put the petition up here. It's at the bottom. It's going to be in the comments, and go sign it. All right. And I'll talk to you later. Okay. Oh, man, my back is killing me tonight and my arms. All right. And thanks for coming. All right. I'll talk to you later.